Oh, hey, how we doing, Taryl?
What can I do for you, Scruffy?
I just bought a new tractor, Taryl. And then in my manual it says I need to change the transmission oil and filter after the first 50 hours.
What brand of tractor is it?
Yeah, it's a green one. Or no, it's gray. And it's got sticks on it. You know.
A zero turn.
Yeah, that's the brand.
And what kind of transmissions does it have?
I'm not sure. I think it's somewhere in this manual.
Let me see the manual.
Yeah, here you go.
This isn't a book for a zero turn.
It's not?
No, this is a book for a snowblower attachment.
Oh, I must have grabbed the wrong book.
Yeah. Well, it's probably got Tuff Torq transmissions in it.
Oh, yeah?
It's real simple to do. You could even do it yourself.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never done anything like that before, so I'm not too familiar.
Well, I can show you how to do it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Is this gonna cost me?
I don't know. What do you got to trade?
Got some Rally's coupons.
Oh, yeah? What else?
Ketchup packets out in the truck.
Oh, yeah? All right. Sounds like a deal.
All right, let's do it.
Hey, did you wash your hands?
No, it's been a while since I have.
All right, then fist pump.
Okay.
All right, you got a deal. Go bring the mower around.
All right, no problem. See you a little bit.
All right, see you, Scruff.
One other thing.
What's that?
How do I get back there? I don't know where I'm going.
Hey, you know what? I like that wolf's head sweatshirt. Can I have that too?
Oh, this is my favorite one. Yeah, I guess.
All right, throw that in on the deal too.
All right, sounds good. So, just snake around the back there and right like this way, right over here, right?
Yeah, and then park it on that cement pad back there.
All right, sounds good. See you in a little bit.
All right.
Yeah. Oh yeah, one other thing.
What's that?
Is it okay if I wear this home and then bring it back to you at a later date?
Yeah, make sure you wash it.
Yeah, I will do that.
And wash your hands too.
I will do that as well. All right.
All right.
See you in a little bit.
All right.
Oh yeah, one other thing.
What's that?
Truck out here.
Yeah.
Probably a customer gonna be coming in here in a minute, just so you know.
All right. Well, thanks for letting me know.
All right, have a good day. I'll see you around back.
All right. See you in the back.
Yeah.
So this is the kit you need. It comes with the oil and the filters to change the oil and filter on that there Tuff Torq transmission. You've got what's called a TZ450 transmission in there.
Oh, okay, cool.
And here's the part number.
All right, let's crack it open.
Oh, I don't have my knife on me.
Here you go right here.
Oh, thanks, Scruffy. Now it says do not puncture. So you gotta be careful. You want
thanks.
that?
Yeah, I'll take that.
So here's the filter. Comes with a new drain plug, a new vent cap, which is where we're gonna fill it through, and the O-rings. And it also comes with a gallon or a 3-liter bottle of their Tuff Torq oil. So you're gonna need a kit for each side. So you need 2 of these kits.
I'm gonna need a lot of ketchup packets to cover those kits.
Yeah, better get over to the restaurant and get me some more ketchup packets.
There'll be plenty of packets, don't worry.
So these are the tools you're gonna need, Scruffy. You're gonna need a drain pan. You're gonna need a 3/8 socket wrench, a 14mm socket, a torque wrench. If you don't have a torque wrench, you just gotta get it as tight as you can. We'll go over that when we put it back together.
All right.
And a screwdriver.
I got that.
So to make it easy to change the oil on this, you gotta have the machine up in the air. And it's gotta be level up in the air. You can't just jack up the back or jack up the front. You gotta get it off the ground and get it level. in order to get all the fluid out of the transmission. So the first thing you need to do is pop this vent off the top of this cover. And that's where you need the screwdriver. So here's the drain plug for the transmission, 14 millimeter. And then this is where you use the 3/8 ratchet. See the square part of the ratchet? It fits into the square plug here, which is where the filter is. Now we'll just let that drain out.
Hey, you want to get some rallies?
Sure, phone it in. Give me the cheese champ. So grab the spring and you can pull the filter out. And then take the new filter out of the kit. It's got a seal on the back. And then just simply put the new filter in. Also in the kit is a new O-ring for the plug. And you can screw the plug back in. And they do have a torque spec on the plug. And again, if you don't have a torque wrench, you can just tighten it down. The torque spec is between 6 and 9 foot-pounds. So we're going to go 7 foot-pounds, and we have an inch-pound torque wrench. So if you do 7 times 12, which is
84.
Oh wow, you're good with the math, Scruffy.
Oh yeah, I love math.
Is 84 inch-pounds. Which isn't very much. Also in the kit is a new drain plug and a new seal for the drain plug. And they also have a torque spec on that too. And it is
180.
180 inch-pounds. 180 inch-pounds. So now we're ready to fill it with the fluid. And this is the Tuff Torq fluid.
Can I just put regular old oil in it?
No! You gotta use this. It says right on there, specially formulated for high performance hydrostatic transaxles. You can't use regular motor oil on this one. Now they do have some transmissions they make where you can use motor oil as a substitute, but it's not recommended. You should use their specially formulated Tuff Torq transmission fluid. On the back, it's got a list of the model transmissions that it goes in and how much it holds. So we're doing the TZ450. It says 1.8 liters. And this is a 3-liter bottle. So this isn't going to be enough to do both sides. But at least you'll have some extra fluid left over.
Sweet.
Now you're going to have a funnel that's going to be able to reach in there. Now I got a funnel that I made where I took Mr. Heat Gun and kind of bent it so it will fit in there. And here's another tip. Put a notch in the bottom of it, because it'll help the oil to flow easier when you pour it in there. And if you don't have a funnel like that, you can make up a funnel with a hose. And again, you might want to cut a notch on the bottom so when you go to fill it, it'll fill it easier. Now there is a fill mark on the back of this reservoir. So there's where you want to fill it to, right there, where it says cold level. All right, Scruffy, can you see that?
Oh yeah, I can see it. But what if I overfill it?
Okay, if you overfill it, don't worry, because it'll self-level. And by what I mean by self-level is, if you put too much fluid in it, it'll puke it out through the vent cap. And it'll puke it out until it gets to that level. So it is kind of messy, because it's going to puke it out of that cap and it's going to run down the transmission. But if you overfill it, don't be concerned. If it's overfilled a little bit, don't worry about it, because when you start it up and drive it, it's going to fill up everything, so it may go down a little bit. Or you can slurp it out of there somehow.
Now am I going to have to purge this thing, or?
Oh, you mean after we fill it, purge the air out of it? No, this transmission's got what's called a charge pump on it. So that pump pressurizes the fluid. So when you're running it, it's going to purge out all that air automatically. It's not like some of their other transmissions, like the K46. That doesn't have a charge pump on it. So those, you have to pull the release lever on it, push the pedal forward and reverse, and kind of purge the air out of it that way. And then the level's going to go down a little bit, and then you got to fill it back up on those types. But this one, since it's got a charge pump, it'll automatically purge it.
Good.
So all we got to do is fill it up now, take it off the jack stands, and you can be on your way.
All right.
So now we need to put the vent cap back on, and it's got to be real clean of oil, because there is some pressure in here and we don't want this to blow off. So make sure you wipe all the oily residue in case you spilled some oil on the tank. And then you can take a little carb spray, spray it on a rag, and make sure you get the inside of this clean, so that cap fits on there real good and snug. And push it on there. These are the release valves for the pump. So as it's pushed in the position it is now, that's so you can freewheel it. And when you pull it back, that's so you can drive it. And there's one on each side. All right, I'm going to throw in a little tidbit here, and it's going to make your head spin. So you can always go back and rewind it and listen to it a bunch of times. These zero-turn transmissions, these TZ transmissions, they make them in 4 different models. There's a TZ300, a 350, a 400, and a 450. The 450 that we did today is the only one that's got a serviceable oil filter. The TZ300, which is in a different model, Spartan than this, a cheaper model, that one you can change the oil in it, and it doesn't have a charge pump, so you're going to have to purge the air out of the system once you change the oil. The 350 has an oil filter in it, but it's a non-serviceable oil filter. But you can change the fluid. The 400, same thing. It's got a charge pump. You can change the fluid, but you can't get at that filter unless you disassemble the transmission. So this one, the TZ450, is the only one that's got that serviceable oil filter in it. Now you're probably thinking, well, what are those other transmissions coming, Taryl? Well, Skag and Scrub Cadet are going to have some models that are going to have that TZ 400, 450, and what's the other one? 350. And a 350. That's right. See, I'm talking off camera. You know why? Because there's a guy over there from Tuff Torq that's feeding me lines. All right, Scruffy, you're all set to go.
All right, thanks. Just a little something for you.
I don't need any more ketchup packets.
Oh, it's not ketchup. It's a little tip for you.
Hot sauce. Woo-wee! Thanks, Scruffy.
No problem. Thank you. All right. Guess I'll be on my way.
push the button.
Alright. Take her easy.
See you later, Scruffy. Well, that's all there is to changing the fluid and filter on one of those TZ450 Tuff Torq zero-turn transmissions. So subscribe to this YouTube channel, Taryl Fixes All. Follow me, Facebook and Instagram with your Tuff Torq transmissions. Go to our web store, buy some Taryl apparel, and we got other stuff there, tools and stuff. And as always, there's your dinner. Woo! Changing the fluid and filter on Tuff Torq transmission! Woo! Woo! Like those wheelies I was doing? They're mad. They're mad over there at Tuff Torq.